The spring market is here, but does it look like spring of last year? Nope. Slower, right? This spring market reminds me of springs previously, a couple years ago. Maybe even a little bit slower than that in reality, because at least then we had a lot of people that were thinking about buying. We've got people out there testing the waters, but right now, the spring market is not like it was last year. So agents that have only been in the business 2 years, they're probably having to check their pants right now, make sure there's nothing back there that they came out of their butt, because it's a little scary. It's a lot different than it was. But it hasn't come to a complete stop. We've probably, we're here middle of March right now. We've got, I think, 15 houses under contract for the month. Not crazy, but people are still buying and people are still selling. The market will go on. Rates have a lot to do with it, but people need a home. Rents have gone up so ridiculous the last couple of years that it's still, even with the rates the way they are, in certain circumstances, it still makes a lot more sense to buy than it does to rent. Especially if you look at the long-term gain, right? Just because the market slowed down doesn't mean homes aren't going to appreciate this year. I think we're going to still see some appreciation across the board totally. It may be very little, maybe come out as a wash. But are you going to willing to give that up for this 1 year, and maybe next year you get back and the frenzy is back on, you can't find the house you want, now you're stuck in a rental 2, 3, 4 years, right? And you've lost 3 or 4 years of appreciation. You've got to look at it from the investment side. It's a long play. Even if you plan on being in the house a short time, if you're military coming to the area, it still is a good idea to go ahead and purchase that home, because you never know. You could turn that into an investment property. No one says you have to sell the house in 3 years, right? If you're in a good financial position, buying that house now, turning it into a rental, is probably one of the smartest financial decisions you can do. Real estate, it ebbs and flows, right? We're gonna have ups, we're gonna have downs, we're gonna have a good market, we're gonna have a bad market, just like the stock market. But traditionally, year over year, real estate has been the long play, a safer investment.
Right, because the demand is not going to go down.
No, and especially with the volatility of the banks right now. There's a lot going on in the banking world. So people are now pulling some of their money out of the banks, and some of those long-term assets there, they're putting the money back into real estate. So, the recession, they say, is kind of right around the corner, or we're here. I don't even know right now, right? Are we in one? Is it coming? Did we already pass it? When's it going to be here? Was it Tuesday? Is it over yet? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. What I do know is that rates will go up, rates will go down, prices will go up, prices will go down. But if you're in for the long play in an investment standpoint, buying and holding real estate is one of the best financial decisions you can make.